here backstage at Backstage with Lynne Parker from Rough Magic Theatre Company. Lynne, it's an absolute pleasure to have Rough Magic with us once again for the tour of A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Backstage opened its doors in 1995, and I remember sitting in the audience as a teenager watching Dante Dan, and it just blew my mind to be able to see like amazing quality theatre right on our doorstep here in Longford. So Rough Magic has been with me from a very young age, and as I say, it opened my mind to what theatre can be. How important is it to Rough Magic to be touring and getting out there and reaching people of all ages?
It's really important for us to be a national company, and we are very happy in our base in Dublin, but it means a lot to get out, and especially to places like Longford, where we feel that we've a following and that we've been coming here for decades now, and some really happy memories of shows like Improbable Frequency and The Taming of the Shrew, and going right back to Dante Dan by the amazing Gina Moxley. And it's really great to bring such a diverse amount of work. All of those shows are very, very different, as is our production of Portrait, but it all has a connection, particularly this one, to a young audience, and to an audience that just wants to see things from a slightly different perspective and in a new way, and that's the conversation we want to be having for a long time to come.
And you mentioned there about a young audience. Your Seeds program is an amazing opportunity for young people trying to branch out into the world of theatre. That's been going quite some time now.
Yeah, I mean, it started in 2001, so it's 17th year now, and it's produced an incredible amount of really top level practitioners, and is still doing so. People like Cian O'Brien, who run the project, Tom Creed, whose recent opera has just been on tour around Ireland, and it's just going on, and at present we have 5 really exciting young theatre makers working with us. And people who have gone to very senior jobs, like Sophie Motley going to Pentabus Theatre Company in England, and Matt Torney in Washington. So it's really spreading its wings, and we just look forward to finding out more about all the really exciting young theatre makers in every time we visit. So it's good that we're doing this engagement that we're sort of operating at the minute with schools, youth theatres and all that, because that's the seed bed of things like Seeds, in fact, and that's where we spot the talent that's going to make a difference in the next few decades.
Fantastic. And speaking of talent, your ensemble cast is just incredible. You worked with them earlier this year for A Midsummer Night's Dream, so how does that change the kind of the dynamic when you're working with a cast who've already worked with each other?
It just makes for a much more cohesive process, and I suppose really the actors would be the ones to talk about that, but certainly you feel that having been through one quite big production, they've got a kind of shorthand and a sense of trust among themselves, so you can just get quicker to the point, and it's fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun to have these particular people are really good fun, and it's great that we have them not just through 2 productions, but on a tour as well, and that's something that we want to repeat as well.
Excellent. Well, there's still an opportunity for people to grab tickets for tonight's performance. They can get them online or at the box office. And thank you so much for I know you've got a very busy day scheduled, so thanks so much for taking the time out to chat to us.
Well, it's great for us to be here. Thank you, Longford. Thank you, Backstage. It's fantastic.